I'm going to work on picking up that rope and dragging that log with this horse. This is the first time she's ever done this. I've never worked her with it at all before. So we're going to give it a try. I'll talk through what I'm doing, what I'm seeing, what she's giving me, how I'm responding, and we'll see how it goes. It might go good. It might end in a big mess. We're going to find out together. So the first thing, I need her to want to stand by the rope so that I can pick it up. She needs to stand close to the wall. See, as soon as I touched that plywood, she walked away. What I'm going to do is ask her to trot, and let's go stand back by the wall. I'm not even asking her to stand by the board yet. Oh, let's stop. I'm not even asking her to stand by the rope yet. I just want to stand by the wall close enough that I'll be able to reach it. My end goal is to pick the rope up and drag the log, but what I want to teach her is to stand. When there's any outside influences, that's the right word, influences, anything outside influencing her to move, I want her to stand. So that's what she's going to learn, is to stand. In the process, the action we're going to do is to pull that log. Maybe. We'll see. I don't expect to be able to pick that rope up and drag the log all over the arena this first time. We're going to see how it goes. We'll see how far we can get. Get a little closer. And let's stand here. I'm close enough where I can touch the wall and she can smell the rope. She touched it, it moved, and she walked away. Process of walking away. Ask her to trot. And we're going to come back here again. This is going to be the nice place to be. I want to show her, I just picked the reins up and showed her, this is where I want you to be. This is the nice place. Notice she didn't look at the rope that time. Could be two things. Either she is worried about it and she's looking away, ignoring it, or she understood it, she's okay, and she doesn't think it's worth a second look. We'll find out which one it is in a minute. Now I'm intentionally making noise over here because when I go to pick that rope up, it's going to make a noise. Good girl. Good girl. She needs to stand here even when there's a noise. Her ears are back listening to me. I really like the expression that I'm getting right here. Her body feels fairly relaxed. She feels like she's thinking about leaving, but like she's trying to decide not to. She's trying to make herself stay. I'll show her what I want, but I'm not going to make her stand here. Now let's see what happens when I pick the rope up, move the rope. There we go. That's good. Good girl. Now I'm rubbing the rope on her. She left. Try to circle around. Come back. This horse is kind of generally wants to be lazy. So this exercise really works with her mind, because she really don't want to move. She just bumped the rope down there. That's a good sign. She's not afraid of it touching her. She don't really care for it. She don't really want it, but she's not terribly afraid of it. Usually, when I have a horse that gets to this point, they're not afraid of a whole bunch. They might not want something, they might not like it, but they're not usually too afraid. I'm sure she will be when we start moving it. Good girl. Good girl. Touch her all over. Shoulder. Hip, because it's going to touch her hip later. We'll see how far we get with that. I don't know how far it's going to be. Not too bad. Okay, so now what I'm going to start with is I'm going to ask her to step forward and around to the right. We're going to get a little bit of distance from the wall, and we're going to turn to the wall and then back towards here. And from there, you'll see why I want to do that. I'm never going to get this rope in a position where I can't let go of it. If I have to, I'm just going to throw it on the ground. Then I'll come back and get it. Not worried if she gets it around her foot. We can work with that. She is used to stuff around her foot. She might not like it, but I don't expect her to panic. Now you see how we got a little bit further away from the wall, turned into the wall a little bit. Now I can make it move. She can see the rope down there on the ground moving a little bit. If she goes to leave, I'm going to throw the rope on the ground. We're going to trot our circle. I'll put the rope back up and we'll go again. But right now what I want to do is turn a little bit more, a little bit forward, a little bit of turn. There we go. Let that rope move. Now in the process of letting this rope move, I want it to move to a certain position. And this is the position I want. I want to lay it out on the ground to let us walk over it. She's eyeing it, she's looking at it, she's not terribly worried about it. So what I want to do is walk a circle to the right over the rope. If she steps on it, it catches on her foot, it'll just pull out of my hand. Walk a circle and stop. Good girl. Good girl. Now we're working our way a little bit further away. Make sure the rope moves. I am not going to hide anything from her. She's going to see it all. She's going to experience it all. And she's going to be okay with it all. Caught on my boot, made kind of a weird noise. She looked, but she didn't move. Let's walk that circle again. I believe walking the circle over this rope does a really big thing for their mind. It lets her experience the rope, but it kind of relaxes them. They're stepping over it just like a stick or anything on the ground that they're not worried about. So doing these circles, it makes the object bigger, which she needs to get used to it as it gets bigger. We started out small, just touching her, just moving it. Now the object is getting bigger. As I move it, it's making bigger movements. And she's gradually building up her confidence to that rope. She actually don't seem too worried about it at all. And this is the first time I've worked with a rope at all. I've done a lot of ground driving, done a lot of other stuff. That all works together to prepare her. And you notice as we walk that circle, we'll get a little bit further away. We're working into a position to actually move the log. At this point, I just want her used to the rope, which she's don't seem to really care. Let's walk another circle. Now notice the angle that I took right here. I'm not going to get the log straight out behind us and pull that log forward where that log feels like it's chasing us. I am going to pull the log to us, but it's not going to come to us in the same angle as if we're walking around and it feels like it's chasing us. So I want to make sure she's paying attention. You paying attention? Now I'm just going to roll the log over. There we go. Let's roll it over one more time. Good girl. See that hanging down? She looked at it. She's okay with it. Let's walk another circle. I'm not sure she even saw the log roll over, but she saw the end of the rope hanging down, looked at it, okay with it. Stop. A little bit different look there. She seems more interested in the barn than she does out here. Let's move it a little more. She saw that movement that time. Cows made a noise. She looked out there. I can't really ask for anything better than this. This is how it's supposed to be. So at this point, I'm already starting to think about maybe it's time to quit. Everything about this was good. I've moved the end of the log a couple of feet. She's okay with the rope. She's okay with the log. Move it one more time. See what happens. There we go. Moved it further. Now let's see if we can put the rope back on the wall. Now the rope's kind of coming up behind her. Seems okay with it. Ask her to come back. I think it might have touched her and she wasn't ready. Good girl. And I'm gonna step down. So that was the first time I've ever worked a rope and dragging a log off of her. I went about as good as it could be expected. Probably the most important takeaway that you should get is when I stopped. I'm not going to keep going until I create a problem that I have to work on. That was a whole bunch of progress right there. I'm going to take that progress. I'll build on it next time. There's no reason to create a problem. I'm really excited. This is excellent. It's going to be really good for her doing this. This is Maria. I'll put a link up here to her other videos. Until next time, thank you for watching.